Let's get into it, baby. This is Travel Bang back again. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. This is Fritz, reveiw, Travel and Bang back again. Another episode. Thanks for rocking with me. Listen, this is an episode where I will go over a couple of questions that were emailed to me. I think it's very important that we analyze, okay, when I say nuances, the subtle details of different situations, because look, I'm telling you right now, the dating game, if you're a single man and you're watching this, the dating game is nothing like it was 8 years ago. It is nothing like it was 10 years ago. Believe it or not, things have changed drastically and it's not in the man's favor. Okay, I can't speak for women, but definitely for men, it's not in the man's favor. But I can tell you one thing, okay? Honestly, learning real social dynamics in regards to creating attraction and maintaining attraction is not like joining a martial art or nothing, all right? It's not like if you say you get into karate or taekwondo and you earn a black belt in the dojo. It's not like that. But I can say the more you know yourself, okay, the microcosm and the outside world being the macrocosm, the more you learn thyself, the more you master your intricate, very complex, different personality personas and have you, right? You can reflect, it reflects on the outer world. Then you can, when you meet women, you can master, if not embrace, the different intricacies, you know, the different complex personality personas that women have. You know what I mean? And it's all about experience and understanding the journey is not a destination. You're never really coming to the destination until you get to the end of life, which is death. So until then, you're going to live it like you love it like you live it. And just like Martin Lawrence, the comedian, said, we're going to ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. Okay, so let's get into the first question that was emailed to me by one of my clients. In your past videos, you talked a lot about having encounters with married women. I just started smashing a married chick. What's your best advice? First of all, gentlemen, when you're emailing me, let's sound a little bit more mature. I just started smashing a married chick. See, this ain't that type of show. Let's put a little bit of class, sprinkle a little bit of class on that, okay? You just started having an intimate encounters, an intimate affair with a woman who happens to be spoken for. Let's try to say it more dignified, okay? First of all, my honest advice now that I'm a zaddy, now that I'm an OG, I'm not a young spring chicken anymore, is you shouldn't even be involved in this type of episode. But yo, I've been down this road many a times before when I was younger, and I get it. There's some exhilarating adventure about it. It's naughty. You're not supposed to do it. It's taboo. Shh. You know what I mean? I get it. Listen, the best advice I can give is this should not be something that you do with this woman all the time. The boom boom in the room shouldn't be happening every other day. It shouldn't be happening every weekend or every other weekend, you know, once every 2 weeks. No, this really understand me when I'm telling you this. This should be happening once in a blue moon. You ever heard the expression? Once in a blue moon. That means once every 4 months, you might pop up out of nowhere. She meets you somewhere. You do your thing. She goes back to her husband and kids, and you go back to doing what you're doing. But see, the problem is, and I've been telling people this, is if you keep seeing the danger is if you keep having this intimate relations, right? She keeps doing double monkey backflips with you in the bedroom, right? 9 times out of 10, she's doing that because her husband ain't fulfilling. Because the reality is, it's statistic analytical research shows the majority of men can't even last past 5 minutes in the bedroom. This is a reality. So if you can perform better than her dude, she's going to start to get attached. Yes, the oxytocin will start flaring up in her brain. And now, guess what? She got that glow. And you don't think her dude is not going to notice that glow? To keep from that from happening, gentlemen, you shouldn't be engaging in this type of activity every weekend or every other weekend. This is when it gets sloppy, when it gets out of control, leaving crazy text messages or emails. I've been there, I've done that stupid stuff. You're leaving a paper trail, they call it, that could be easily entered. Emails are read, they're entered, phones are snatched, text messages are read. This is when it gets sloppy and it turns into a Jerry Springer show or episode of remember this show, Cheaters? And it turns into something like that. To keep it from turning it into something like that, gentlemen and ladies, this is for you too. You just do it once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Once every 4 months, maybe even just once a year if you can control your loins, right? You just once in a blue moon, you and her meet up, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? She does her double monkey backflips. You know, all you hear is cheeks clapping, right? Happy. You're smiling, she's smiling, she goes back to her life, and you go back to your mission. This is what I told you about having a mission, having a life purpose, other things to focus on. If you don't do that, if you don't have a mission, a life person, you're going to start focusing on this chick who's not even your chick. And things, like I said, you get found out. She'll get found out. People get sloppy. And that's why really, here's a little story real quick. I was working in Kuwait as a government contractor. I think this was the Vectrus contract. And there was this Latino dude who came into the office, was working on the computers. And as he was around me, he got more comfortable as the months went by. And he kind of like told me this story. It was crazy. He's married, right? But every once a year, he'd go to Mexico and visit his mom and dad in a certain city. And his high school sweetheart, who was also married, would come during that same time in that Mexican city. And they would meet. You know what I mean? This was once a year. They'd meet at a hotel and they do things. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then he told me straight up, he said, look, after that, you know what I mean? Barely no texting contact, no lovey-dovey messages, nothing. That was something once a year that they looked forward to. You know what I mean? That they did without their spouses knowing. When they visited family in that part of Mexico, they met in a hotel and cheeks was a-clapping. Cheeks was a-clapping, okay? But you see how professional they were about it? You see how professional they were about it? That guy doesn't get things out of hand. He loves his wife. He's dedicated to the relationship and the bond he has back at his home. But he is mature enough to engage in that once a year, be discreet, top secret, you know what I mean? Super, super top secret, but no one finding out. Okay? And that story is an example of how you should conduct yourself. You know what I mean? As a single man, you got to keep your focus on other things. That's just something to do, some fun to have, once in a blue moon. Other than that, she's not your girl. You should not be entertaining that. And don't let the woman pull you out of the crib. Oh, I want to see you again. I want to say, no. You set that date where it's like once in a blue moon, we'll kick it, but we're not seeing each other all the time. You're a married woman, okay? You got to be mature enough to say that. That's my best advice to be in that situation. Not to let it turn into a reoccurring thing out of, don't I over E, intellect over emotions. Don't be that guy. Remember what happened to that rapper Trouble? Remember? He started seeing that chick who was still in a relationship with the other guy. The rapper Trouble got shot. He got murked. He got killed over that. He's gone. He's never coming back. You don't want to end up like that. Trust me, people do some crazy things when they know that you're messing with their princess, their goddess of Ishtar. You know what I mean? You know how men view their chicks. Don't do that. Be careful. Be very, very careful, mature, and move like a ninja. Move in silence. Okay? The next one. I'm not having any luck matching with women on Tinder. I constantly am hearing pickup artists talk about cold approach, but I'm very shy and a little bit of socially awkward. What would you advise shy dudes like me to say or do so I don't come across creepy or like a weirdo in public. Okay, easy. Check this out. I totally get it. I'm a little bit autistic sometimes too. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna get a business card done. Okay, make a business card. So first of all, the business card is supposed to reflect something that you do in life that presents value. Okay, whether it's your career, or maybe you have a YouTube channel, or whatever it is. Okay, you create the business card. You know what I mean? With your name, your number, or maybe your social medias are written on there. Okay, so when you see a woman in public, because you're presenting value, right? See, you're not just going to the woman, walking up to her saying, I find you attractive, hit me up. That don't work no more. Back in the day that worked, but no. Now we live in a world, okay? We live in a digital world on steroids. You have to present value. So when you give the card to the woman, you tell her, hey, check out my social media, check out my Instagram, check out my YouTube, check out my Rumble, check out my TikTok. I'd love for you to check out my channel, right? See, you're offering value. Every time I offer a woman value in this way, they giggle, they laugh, they're tickled pink. They're like, oh, okay, I'll definitely want to see your YouTube channel. You understand? Whatever it is, you're presenting value. You understand? So this is what I would say for cold approach. That, yeah, I get it. It's creepy. It's weird. If you're just in a grocery shop or randomly going up to the woman as a cashier or something, or whatever, you know, and giving a woman your card, she's going to look at you like you're crazy. She's going to be like, oh, what? But if you present value, then you could always say, hey, check it out. Text me and let me know what you think about it. Okay? And if she doesn't like it or she's not interested, you won't get no text message from her. That's how shy guys do it now. Okay? That's how shy guys spit game in 2024. Okay? Business card, presenting value, tell them to holler back after they check your whatever it is that you want them to look at. And from there, when they text you, that's when you say, hey, I'd love to meet you up sometime. Hey, maybe we can meet up face to face. Where would you like to eat dinner? Do you have a favorite spot that you would like to grab maybe a dive bar? You know, stuff like that. Boom, bada bing. She's interested. She's going to meet you up. The next question is, at the moment I work at an Amazon warehouse and I don't really get paid a lot. What employment can I do that doesn't need a college degree so I can earn up to 6-figure income? Yeah. It's possible. You know, actually, college degrees, as much as I respect it, don't get me wrong. If you're all out there doing it, going for that, that's fine. But you really don't need that in today's world anymore to make 6 figures. Honestly, when I got out of the Army, I was kind of stuck like being a supply technician, warehouseman for a long time, working overseas, because that's the only place I could have earned a living, a decent wage, right? And then I got in IT. And IT is one of the only industries that if you get the certifications that you need, right? And you can earn these certifications real quick, within a couple months. Right? And you get the certifications, and then you can get these positions where, okay, first you get your foot in the door, you do entry-level position in IT, right? Desktop support or PC repair, whatever it is. And then from there, you can springboard into a position that's making 6 figures. I've done it. It can be done. It can be done. Okay, so for everybody out there, look, we're in the future. If you want to earn a decent wage, okay, or even more, okay, I know people make 120, 150,000 a year. It can be done, and they have no college degrees. They just have the IT certifications that they need, and they got the plug, okay. Of course, they got the recruiter to open the door for them so they can do the interview. Boom, bada bing, a little luck on your side. Now you're earning 150, 120. It can be done. It's all IT. I'm telling everybody, go the IT route. If you're trying to be a passport bro, for all the dudes out there, if you want to be a passport bro, then definitely get into government contracting. That is a whole different animal. Okay, I'll get into that in another video. Hey, real quick, this video is brought to you by, you trying to get your testosterone right? You feeling a little low in energy? Check out AO Nutrition, Anabolic Outlaws, at aonutrition.shop. I just got the Super T Draw, and I'm telling you, It takes a week and a half, but when this kicks in, your gym sessions are crazy. You're waking up with wood every morning. You feel brand new, okay? You feel brand new. Check out AO Nutrition, aonutrition.shop. Okay, this has been another Travel and Bang. Thanks for tuning in. Let's keep this moving. Subscribe, like, share with friends. Asombroso.
It's on.